My mom told me that she received a phone call on her home phone yesterday from a nurse from Mission Hospital calling to ask if I was okay. She said she was wondered and concerned about my health. She said that she was hoping that I was having enough water and that I was okay. She wanted to know if I was working, and she wanted me to come down to the hospital to have a blood panel and for everyone to help me out, and they're really just concerned about my health. They just want to make sure everything's okay. And then my mom passed the phone to my dad, and he said that he wasn't sure, but I don't think they gave me the full story, and I've just had to sit inside and try to implore my family, my parents, to listen to me. And so at this point in time, they are using my family against me. They're trying to exploit my parents, who already were messed up in the first place, and then highly screwed up throughout this incident. So basically, they were screwed up, but now they are worse off because caused by these people. And now these people are trying to exploit the situation they created to use my parents against me, and so to get me the help I need. And so they're trying to send someone to my doorstep, trying to take me from my bed. They started out with leading me down to Alicia and Geronimo intersection with the police helicopter, doing circles, and then tried to lead me through the intersection to an SUV with a K9 unit. And then they posted fake news saying that there was thefts and disturbances on Via Fabricante and Peter Hartman Way and other local areas in Cordillera Street. Then they did the exact same thing as a cover-up, and I recorded it at 11 at night when they were having a meltdown, because I talk crap to piss them off because they're losers and they're illegal. The things they do are disturbing, and I'm a civilian. And so the dude had a meltdown and did it again at 11 p.m. And I recorded it, and I was about to leave because I knew what they were doing. And then he turned on his spotlight and started pretending like they were looking for someone, so then they could be like, oh, look, we found them. There he is. So I ran home. And then ever since then, they have done it, and they've tried to move closer and closer to my house. There are posts from recent days about disturbances on the street below mine, Castilla, and other events like fake stolen vehicle on Deseo, disturbances, petty thefts, suspicious persons, and suspicious circumstances. And so they're trying to close in on me, on my driveway. And what I'm doing outside isn't illegal. You can't call it a disturbance. I'm not disturbing people. And I've seen other people, they sit on their doorsteps as they're living. I'm sitting outside and I don't do anything to anybody. I ignore and avoid everyone. When people walk by, I turn my back. I don't look at anybody. And yesterday, the people across the street sent out their little kid, 13-year-old nosy kid, to take pictures of me, and I noticed it. And then he pretended he wasn't doing it, and he went inside. And I know the Mexican man across the street has already been paid, and maybe the people that live directly across the street too. And I wouldn't doubt that the people throughout the entire street have been paid, because everyone had signs in their yards before about young gymnast lives here, like with their address on the signs and stuff like that. And plus, PEGLEG lives on my street. Deb lives on my street. There are many policemen on Oliveira Street and a couple other intel officers whose homes I know, very local to mine. So everyone knows what's going on, and they're trying to, under the guise of help for my health, set me up so that they can come take me from my bed. And they're using my parents as a leverage in order to manipulate them, to manipulate the situation, to get their hands on me. So I will be here, and I'm waiting for the actual true police, the people who are auditing this situation, and I'm not going to be taken off my driveway or from my bed by corrupt psychopaths. So I would please, am begging, imploring, and asking the good people to protect me from the evil people, and to audit the phone call that they called my home to interrogate my parents, to get information that they could use against me, like asking if I work, what was I doing, other things that my parents didn't tell me, because I don't know why, because they're screwed up. So they've moved on to such manipulative, disturbing things as to try to create an incident so they can take me from my home. As I was telling my parents and trying to implore them and make them listen to me, the helicopter came across my house twice. He did waves, but he was also threatening me and retaliating because of what I was saying. because it's true, and that's also a confirmation that the phone call for my health was set up by them, and it wasn't a health person. No medical person from a sanctioned institution, a hospital, calls personal phone call to help someone. That would be a police intervention call. That's the only way that phone call can be made normally. So that's what it was, under the guise of help. So please, good people, good institutions, please audit this situation, and please protect me from their new ways of trying to manipulate the situation and take me from my bed. Thank you.